Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video. Going to take you through a quick 7-minute warm-up before we start working out here. First, we're going to start with some shoulder mobility here. We're going to go some up and overs. I just like to do these. I don't really know what they're called, but it's the first thing I do every single time I step in the gym. I'm usually feeling pretty tight. I want to get things moving with my shoulders. Next, I'm going to go into these back turns. I like to stretch the band, gives me something to hold on to, something to focus on, twisting my body all the way around, keeping my feet facing forward though, just getting a nice stretch in there in my back. After this, go into the overhead squats. It's really important to be able to have that flexibility, to be able to squat and have your hands over your head. It looks like I do a pretty good job here, keeping everything nice and balanced. I'm not seeing any imbalances, leaning one side to the other, getting nice and deep. From here, go into some chest flies, get my chest nice and warmed up. This is going to be a full body warm up, so going through every muscle. I do the same thing every single time I walk into a gym, just get my whole body nice and warmed up, get that blood flowing so I'm ready for whatever. Quick 7 minutes, doesn't take long, and I feel ready to go after it's over. Right here is a little bit complicated to set up. I tried to show you guys right here with the hand behind the back. Just going tricep extension. You can adjust this as needed. The more resistance you want, the more you can grip up on the band, just like any other exercise with bands. It's nice too, because I got that band from Five Below, so it's not an expensive piece of equipment, and you can take it with you everywhere. You can hit millions of different exercises, I'm sure, with it, as long as you're creative and willing to try some new things out. Here I just switch sides, getting that nice tricep pump. From here, I'm gonna put the band underneath the middle of my foot. Make sure I stand up nice and straight, not leaning to one side. And we're gonna go some bicep curls here. Trying to have my pinky up first. I always thought that, pulling with the pinky just kind of helps me get a better flex on that bicep. Definitely helps me feel it a little bit better with that mind-muscle connection. Switching it over. Always making sure that is very secure underneath the middle of your foot. You do not want to snap one of these bands up at yourself. And that goes for all of these exercises as well. Better safe than sorry. Again, leading with my pinky, concentrating, only using my bicep. From here, putting both feet into the band and going front raises. Nice, quick, explosive movements, and then nice and slow on the way down. Should not feel any pain in this. Don't want to hold at the top. Just a quick pop, making sure your arms are parallel with the ground, and then slowly letting it back down. Now the rest of these will be seated or on the floor. This is going to be a rear delt seated high pull. Just really squeezing your upper back here and your rear delts, and you will feel it. I absolutely love this exercise. If you guys have ever done face pulls with a cable, kind of that same feeling there. Again, being very careful with this one, making sure that the band is nice and secure in the middle of your feet. From here, one of my favorite back warm-ups. So you're kind of double knotting that band around your foot, and then you're just going to do a row. So adding that extra resistance by, throwing it around your foot a second time, and then squeezing and pulling that back. Show you guys a side angle here. Driving that elbow back just like you would any other row. And the good thing about all of these exercises is there's no set rep amount. There's no, it's just however you're feeling. If you're feeling extra tight that day, maybe take your time and go a few extra reps. This one is one of the most common band exercises or warm-ups. It's just a hamstring stretch. So pulling, try to keep that lower back straight on the ground, trying to keep that knee as straight as possible. I have terrible hamstring flexibility, as you'll be able to see when I turn to the side right here. Trying to dorsiflect that foot towards your head. As you can see, I try to do it a little bit more as the time goes on. And you can hold this for 30 seconds to a minute. Just be really gentle with yourself. Again, you should not feel any pain with any of these. If a little bit of discomfort is fine, but no pain. Here we're going with the quad pull. And I love these because you can just adjust how much you're gonna feel it on that quad with how hard you pull on that band. It's nice and relaxing. Get to lay on the floor for a little bit. Switching feet here. Just getting a nice pull on that quad. And as you can see, I kind of run down the body. From top to bottom, I tried to get all of those exercises standing up out of the way first, and then finishing all of those on the floor next. Except for this last one. I always finish off, shaking everything out, shaking my neck out, and then just some calf raises just to get me ready to go and make sure my ankles feel all right. And I'm ready to hit the gym. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Appreciate it.